Hello and welcome back to On the Way Family Vlogs. If you're new, please like and subscribe, and thanks for stopping by. So this is our last video for this series of our vacation in Florida. This is going to be talking about our day at Universal. Yeah. So we devoted a whole day to Universal.
Both parks.
Both parks. And, you know, making sure we checked out Harry Potter World and showed that, and that's
amazing.
that was one of my favorite days.
Yeah, it just the visual alone of how well Universal did Diagon Alley, my mouth dropped to the floor.
Yeah.
It was so nice.
But we'll be getting to our Harry Potter portion in a second. You know, as soon as it opened, we got there. We got the express passes, so we didn't have to wait in lines. But the truth is, on a Wednesday,
you don't have to.
You don't have to.
Honestly, I was surprised because I've been there during the week, and the length of the lines can be really long. So I was honestly in shock by how not crowded it was.
Yeah, and it's the second week after school starts.
But Disney was that crowded, so I don't know.
Well, Disney's more popular, I guess. I don't know. But we went there and we got to see all the new stuff they'd done over the years because we hadn't been there in like 10 years. So I got to check out the Fast and the Furious ride, which I've been waiting for forever. Now, I'll be honest, I loved the setup and the cars and how they set everything up visually. It looks fantastic. The ride concept itself, kind of lackluster. It's kind of silly. You're on a party bus going to a party with the cast apparently when all hell breaks loose, and you know and the guys of the movie save you, but you're on a party bus, and that's it. And then you live, and that's it. It's a weird concept. It's like you're going to a party. You're not even part of like the action or in the movies or anything like that. It's weird. But
you get invited to a cool party.
Yay!
That's not what I had in mind.
We saw, we did some of the usuals. We did the Mummy ride. We did the Shrek ride. A lot of the good old ones that have been there for a while.
Men in Black.
They did get rid of the original King Kong, but they moved it to the other park for Skull Island, and they got rid of the Jaws ride, which stinks.
Yeah, I like Jaws.
So that was what we did, up to that point. But then we did go to Harry Potter World.
I love Harry Potter World.
That blew my mind too, because especially with the rest of the park, you're like, okay, yeah, this is all well and good. Props and setups and little stage areas for all these different movies. You get absorbed into Harry Potter land.
It was great.
Everywhere you look, you're like, this is it. This is that. It probably looked even better than the movie sets themselves.
It was fantastic. I did not have one negative about Diagon Alley then Hogsmeade.
We ate at the Leaky Cauldron.
It was great.
I get the whole thing. Cinderella.
The Leaky Cauldron. Our cauldron broke.
What are you drinking?
I'm afraid.
Take a sip.
It's fishy green ale. Tastes like a a watered down old root beer. That's great. All the main stores that you know about.
You didn't like your drink though.
Oh god, yeah. The one thing is that, okay, they have British food, which I'm not a huge fan of to begin with, but then they have these like crazy Harry Potter style beverages, and I got fishy green ale. I got fishy green ale, and that was the most benign sounding drink on the menu.
No, mine was, and I forgot the name of it, but it's lemonade. The one with the lemon.
Okay,
the one with the
fine.
lemon is lemonade.
Okay, fine. I got some weird root beer ginger ale green thing.
Foamy.
Yeah, that had like fish egg substitutes in the bottom. It was disgusting. But generally we had chicken sandwiches and it was good.
That was good.
Yeah. So we ate there, but every store that's recognizable in Harry Potter was there. You could go to, the Weasley store, and you could go to the candy store.
Peppermint?
Come back and get that. Or you can go to the Gringotts Bank. You could go to.
That was a great ride.
That was a ride, yeah, too. That was a fantastic ride. Please do that when you're there. Hey, Goblin, show me the money! Show me the money! And what else did we go? We went to Ollivander's.
We didn't get wands though. They were a little pricey.
When I went to Ollivander's, I was thinking there should be like a never-ending sea of different types of interpretations of wands, and you have to actually find the one that like fits you. And that wasn't what it was. It's like if you don't choose a character wand, you're choosing one of 4 generic wands.
There's not much variety.
Yeah, there's not much variety, so I was a little disappointed with that. But I'm like, okay, you know what? We'll just, won't do it now. But the experience itself was great. The rides were great. The shopping was great. The food was weird. And
then we went on the Hogwarts Express.
That takes you to the other park at Universal, which...
We found platform 9 3/4.
Check it out. It's done really, really well. The whole experience is cool. And when you're on the train, it's actually a show. As you're being transported to the other park, there's a projection through your window, so it looks like you're actually traveling to Hogwarts across the country. And they even make it look like you are sitting in one of those train covered areas, train, whatever they're called.
Oh, we'll show them.
Yeah.
On the Hogwarts Express. Foul, miserable creatures. Something from the trolley, dear. I'd say you'd earned it. And shot the frogs. Oh, dear. Let's get back to your seats now. I'll try and round up these little runaways.
got to Hogsmeade.
Got to Hogsmeade in the other park, by the way. It's Harry Potter's not just in one park; it's in both parks. So it takes you right to the Harry Potter counterpart in the other park, which is Hogsmeade and Hogwarts.
We found Hogwarts.
We found Hogwarts.
Witch or wizard could be walking through this room right now, unaware of their hidden talents.
Well, there's only two of us, so it must be one. Or perhaps both. Oi!
Wizard. Now, as you probably know, this is one of the schools where young people come to study the magical arts.
Like me.
For centuries, Hogwarts has educated scores of young men and women.
And there's, you know, a ride in Hogwarts where you're basically flying on a broomstick with Harry, and
It's pretty amazing,
Yeah.
but I did not feel very good afterwards.
there's a lot of movement, and it's, you know, if you're prone to motion sickness, it'll get you,
But
I guess.
every other, like, I mean, Universal is known for, like, moving type rides. Like, you're, like, jolted from one side to the other.
Yeah, not as smooth.
This kind of took it to another level, like, even, like, tilting you backwards and
shaking you.
forwards and shaking you and moving you everywhere. And it was, like, I just couldn't do it again. I mean, like, that day.
But it was great, and we went
was
on a
very
little
good.
roller coaster, and they had more shops and more things to do, so it was just fantastic. It was everything I thought Harry Potter World would be. So then we went over to Jurassic Park,
Dun, dun, dun,
which is always a good classic. Then we went on a couple more water rides. It got soaked. I wanted to
bad.
do Jurassic Park, but Kim wanted to do the Dudley Do-Right one. I forget what it's called, but it's been there forever, and you get really soaked on that one.
I've never been more wet from a theme park in my life.
Yeah, that was bad. We actually
Get a poncho.
Yeah, ponchos wouldn't. I don't think ponchos would have cut it. We had to actually buy new outfits. We went to the stores and we just bought new outfits because
Well,
you couldn't walk.
I tried a towel. We bought a towel. That didn't work.
Nope. So we had to
They
buy new
don't
outfits.
have like the hot air, whatever, blow dryers around, of course, in the restrooms around there. They're like, forget this.
Yeah, so we're
getting clothes.
Yeah, so we got some clothes and changed. So, but then we got to enjoy the rest of the park, which, you know, we had Spider-Man and
We went to the Cat in the Hat ride.
the Cat in the Hat ride, and we watched the little Marvel parade thing, and so, you know, did some shopping. I got you know, some Marvel stuff.
Of
That's
course
me.
you did.
And that was it. We called it an early day because we got to see the big things we wanted to see. We got there when it opened, and it was actually just a very good, efficient, fun day. That was great. That was pretty much it. And then we came back. We got an Uber back, and
Did
we
a
had
lot
dinner
of
here.
stuff.
Yeah,
We're tired. I fell asleep at 8:30 last night.
yeah. It's been a long, physically draining week, but we got to do everything. And thanks for coming along with us. This is going to be the final video for this series, so we're on our way back to home. Yeah, back to see the babies and everything.
And
so-
don't judge.
Yeah.
We'll be back with them in a couple years. We promise.
Yes. We'll bring them back, and you'll see their adorable faces light up as they look at stuff. But right now, Maddie, Maddie.
We won't even talk
Yeah,
about
we'll
Maddie.
Eventually, we'll bring them back, but we're not there yet. But thanks for watching. Thanks for coming along with us, and please be sure to subscribe and like and turn on notifications. And we'll see you next time on the Way.